This is the Common Council meeting to be held Tuesday, August 18th, 2026 at 7 p.m. The meeting is called to order. Would you please call the roll?
Alderperson Juzwicki.
Present.
Alderperson Bailey.
Present.
Alderperson Kastner.
Present.
Alderperson Akers is excused. Alderperson Zarian.
Present.
Item B is opening prayer. We have Reverend Police Chaplain, Reverend Vic, or not yet? Yeah.
Dear Jesus, pray that you
Thank you very much. Item C is the Pledge of Allegiance. Would you please join me as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, item D, is there a motion to approve the July 21st Common Council minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve that, Mr. Mayor.
By Alderperson Bailey, is there a second?
Second.
By Alderperson Drzwicki, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Just quickly, I know we have a long agenda. There's just a few things that I'd like to talk about under Mayor's report. As the summer draws near, there have been 4 major parks projects that have been a conglomeration of community block grant dollars, park fees, MMSD funds, a little borrowing by the city. The turf by Labor Day weekend should be substantially complete. The curbs were poured today, some sidewalk was poured today. By this weekend, I think there's going to be some more paving going on and all sorts of things. The power line 3, which is basically from Layton to the Hales Corners boundary along the old interurban line. The bridge was installed last Thursday or Friday. Today, they poured the concrete base on the top of the bridge. There's deck, that's it, yep. We're hoping that's done by Labor Day as well. Pondview Park at the end of the power line trail on 35th Street, which is really a retention base, a huge retention basin with a wonderful connection to the power line trail and a path around it. Looks amazingly good. That had been full of silt. That is important because it helps prevent the cemetery from flooding to the north. And finally, last night we celebrated the grand opening of our pickleball courts at Dan Jansen Fest, the formerly underutilized Pee Wee League dangerous baseball field is now 4 beautiful pickleball courts and a water permeable parking lot, which helps with stormwater drain off and all that other stuff. So those 4 things I think, this summer made the city a better place. And I think
Pickleball courts turned out excellent.
they are,
Shade area and
I
everything was
mean,
great.
Morgan and Michaela and Sam and everyone else that was up there deserves a lot of credit for that. Former Director Scott Jackwish deserves credit for the vision to put it there. I mean, it was
Already it's better than some of the
it's-
other courts in cities near us.
and villages.
Yes, and villages, yes.
Yeah, so, I just wanted to point that out. Also under Mayor's report, it's with sadness. The world lost a very wonderful woman, Rosemary Kastner, last week, right?
Saturday morning.
If I had the pleasure of meeting her on a number of occasions, she was a powerful woman, one of the most sensitive women I've ever met, the most empathetic woman I've ever met, just a wonderful human being that worked endlessly, not only raising her family, that all started with K's, but also working with the city of West Allis and her husband, who did a lot of work there. She was a pillar of the community. She was one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. And my heart, and I know all of the city's heart, go out to you, your family, your sister's family, for that terrible loss. It's truly a loss.
Thank you for that, Mike.
Parents, I mean, we're all parents, and someday, hopefully our children will be saying wonderful things about us. Mine probably won't, but that's okay. No, they will, I hope.
You got time left, Mike.
Okay, so I wanted to point that out. Under aldermanic reports, are there any? Are there any announcements? Friday night at the AMP is Headbangers Ball, which is, I think, 80s and 90s music at the amphitheater. It should be a great show. Hope you go. I might go. That's kind of my era. Do you know what a headbanger is, Gina? No, see, this is when you know you're old. You know it. You know what a head. Do you really? Yeah. No, there's no. There people actually played instruments. They didn't program them and stuff. So, and they had really great hair. Just a lot of them don't have that hair anymore. They wear wigs, but they had really great hair. Is there any citizen commentary this evening? Just a quick comment. There's an item in here. Remember the people that do the sound and music therapy in Long Forest Home? They were here tonight. They have an OSC. We sent them home because the weather was bad, and I hope you vote for it now. But with the construction that had been going on in Forest Home and the construction that's going on in 43rd Street and a number of other neighborhoods, there is a serious rat problem that tends to happen after that. They all, because of the subterranean earthwork and stuff that's going on and their environment being disturbed, they migrate upwards. And there's a problem in that neighborhood. I recommended that he contact the Southwest Suburban Health Department for ideas. But it's a significant problem there, and he wanted to say it, and I sent him home. So. Okay, item I is a public hearing on a special use permit for Burger Lab and Shawarma Lab, a proposed limited service restaurant located 4736 South 76th Street, submitted by Ali Al-Ahmad. I hope I pronounced that right. This is to approve the resolution for a special use permit as well as a site review.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So Burger Lab and Shawarma Lab, they're going to occupy what was formerly the American Mattress. So they're going to occupy that entire tenant space, which is approximately 4,200 square feet. The property is zoned C4, so the fast casual restaurant use is a special use, thus brings us to the public hearing. They will have 5 full-time employees and 7 part-time employees. The proposed hours of operation are 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. During the site review, there were 2 issues noted, landscaping and the dumpster enclosure, specifically the landscaping. So back when that building was fully renovated back in 2021, they submitted a landscape plan, and it was never implemented. I actually spoke with the property owner today, and within the next 10 days, they anticipate to have all the landscape in.
Okay.
So at that point, hopefully we'll be able to confirm that the landscaping is per the 2021 plan, and it'll look brand new at that point. I also confirmed with him that the boards on the dumpster enclosure that were missing and or damaged are going to be repaired. Parking requirements, 80 are required for both of the tenants in that space, and 24 are provided. Common Council may waive that shortage. Plan Commission recommended approval on July 14th. No letters of support or objection have been received to date.
Okay. Is there anyone that would like to speak for or against for informational purposes concerning this item, other than the applicant? Is there anyone that would like to speak for or against for informational purposes concerning this item? Is there a motion to close the public hearing?
I move to close the
By
public
Alderperson
hearing.
Sarian, is there a second? Second by Alderperson Bailey, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Is there a motion to approve the resolution for the special use permit consistent with the comments provided herewith and the site review?
Make a motion.
Alderperson
approve.
Kastner, is there a second? Second by Alderperson Bailey, would you please call?
Alderperson Juzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Okay. Before I get to J, old business, I need to just let me make sure I can go through this. Oh, I need to go to item K2, which is a letter of resignation received from Dennis Clark of the Fire and Police Commission. Dennis is here for a long time, and it is valuing his retirement and up north time. With that being said, I will go back to J1, A3, one member to the Fire and Police Commission for a term to expire 5/1 of 31, which was formerly Dennis Clark. This was a third aldermanic district appointment. We tried to do it by district when we could. You got two because we couldn't find one in another district. It was recommended by Alderperson Caster that Michael Kasten, Kasten, be that appointment. And I think the clerk has received his information.
Yes.
I have no other, for the civil service, under item, I would reappoint the members on item little I, two little i's, that still desire to sit on the board.
Did you want for the fire and police appointment to have council confirm that?
So we have to see whether Mr. Sherwood, Mr. Shore, or Veronica Wallace Kramer still wants to sit on civil service. If they do, I would seek their confirmation now.
I make that motion.
By
to
Alderperson
confirm.
Caster to confirm. Is there a second?
Second.
By Alderperson Serene. All in
Weren't we-
favor? Oh,
Go
wait.
ahead, vote.
Go ahead. What?
Weren't we trying to dissolve this whole thing?
We're not trying to dissolve, we're trying to do it in a way that Oak Creek has done it. I mean, with all the laws that have changed, the civil service commissions aren't operated like they used to be. There still needs to be things in place to do that. Actually, we've been talking to our council at Von Briesen, our employment council at Von Briesen, to try to figure that out.
Thank you.
There've been other pressing matters.
Until then, we need them.
Yep, yep. So did we vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
This was for both items, correct? The motion was for both items?
Both items,
Okay.
yep. I and little I, two little i's. Item K1 is a letter of resignation received from Amber Lococo from the Public Library Board. We need to send certificates of appreciation and all that. We already did 3A. I don't remember who that was.
Yes, that's Sharice Nelson.
Okay, so under, God, I'm really starting to lose my vision. Under, what is that, I?
Oh,
Is that
yes,
little I?
that's,
One member to the Public Library Board for a term to expire 7/1 of '29, replacing Amber Lococo. I would appoint, read it,
oh, Sharice Nelson.
Sharice Nelson. Is there a motion to confirm? Sharice
Motion to confirm.
by Alderperson Driswicki, the member of the board. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Bailey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 4 is a claim received from Greg and Kathy Parnow. That was referred to the city attorney, I believe.
Yes, it was.
Item 5, claim received from We Energies.
Also referred to the city attorney.
Item 6, discussion and possible adoption of a resolution allowing the settlement of claim of We Energies relating to damage to their equipment on April 24, 2026. I don't have it in front of me.
Here you go.
Thank you very much. In the amount of $752.93, the city attorney recommended payment, or, so I entertain is there a motion to adopt the resolution awarding We Energy $752.93?
So moved.
By Alderperson Kastner, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Syrian, would you please call?
Alderperson Drizwicki.
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Okay, item 7 is another one. I forgot.
It's two separate amounts for a total of.
Okay. So with regard to item 7, discussion and possible adoption of a resolution allowing settlement of a subrogation claim of American Family Insurance and the deductible claim and rental car claim of Sheba Lopez regarding alleged damages to a parked vehicle on April 7, 2026. The city attorney recommended a resolution compensating American Family $1,049.85 and Sheba Lopez $620 for a total of $1,669.85. Is there a motion to approve that resolution?
Motion to approve.
By Alderperson Kastner, second by Alderperson Bailey. Would you please call?
Alderperson Drizwicki.
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Okay. Item 9 is discussion decision to change City Hall. Oh, sorry, 8. Item 8, these are important too, aren't they? Yeah. Approve applications for the 2026 and 2027 operator licenses submitted by the clerk, so long as they're current with all that disclaiming language. Is there a motion to approve? By
Motion.
Alderperson Bailey, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Driswicky, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Item 9 is discussion decision to change City Hall hours from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. This is consistent with all of the adjacent communities that are around us. We were one of the last that stays open until 5. City Hall itself, for the most part, becomes a ghost town after 4. A lot of looking into the why were we doing this before Act 10, most of the union contracts had a mandatory 1-hour lunch, and the City Hall was open for 9 hours. So the department heads and employees are completely behind this. It was brought to our attention by Mr. Katz. Is that true? Do you want to speak on its behalf? Or?
I take it Park and Rec is kind of going on their own now.
Any department can stay open, have hours of operation later than they want to. For instance, when tax time comes and tax payments are, the finance department has expressed a desire to have extended hours, which they do anyways. The clerk's office during elections does the same kind of thing, but generally speaking, the hours of operation would be from 8 to 4:30. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve?
By Alderperson Kastner, is there a second? Second by Alderperson Bailey. The timing for this is the week after Labor Day. So it would be the first day after Labor Day. We can call that.
Yeah. Alderperson Driswicky,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Okay, item 10 is discussion decision to approve an agreement between Pursuit Alert and the Police Department. The chief is here to explain it to you. If you looked at your materials, I feel very comfortable with it, but he can certainly go through the,
I would like him to explain it.
sure.
Thank you. So basically, we're it installs a signal out to anyone using any technological mapping service such as Google, Apple, any such services, that if our squads are in pursuit of a vehicle, it will alert any nearby drivers or pedestrians that a pursuit is coming, therefore making it safer for them, giving them a chance to get off the road, to vacate the sidewalk area if they want. Just trying to be as proactive as possible to give citizens around the area the opportunity to get out of the roadway if they know something dangerous might be coming towards them. We are not requesting any funds to cover the cost of this program. The investment for us is approximately a little over $5,000, $1,400 of which we're receiving a grant for, and we already have the funds in-house to cover it. Simply seeking a vote from you guys to approve the sales agreement with the company so that we can purchase the devices and have them installed in the squad cars.
How are they turned on or initiated? I take it you wouldn't want to have it on all the time.
Yeah, they're activated through the use of our, we have a switch inside the cars that turn on our lights and siren systems. They activate when you turn those on.
Gotcha.
Along with this, we're not just going to install them and have that happen. We are going to do a public media campaign, talk with news services, and do a story on this to make sure the public's aware of what we're doing with it.
Who, Apple is the platform that you'd be notified through?
It'll go through Apple, it'll go through Google Maps, any major mapping service that is currently being utilized.
Way cool.
Okay, was there a motion
I move for approval.
by Sarian? Is there a second?
Second.
By Driswicky, would you call?
Alderperson Driswicky,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 11 is approve an outdoor special event application for the Friends Fest event. They've done this before. This is on August 28th and 29th. We'd recommend approval. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
By Alderperson Kastner, is there a second?
Second.
By Alderperson Driswicky, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 12 is approve an outdoor special event application for Adagio Sound Healing and Wellness Studio, grand opening. These are the guys that do the pretty cool stuff. They're having their grand opening. Is there a motion to approve their,
Motion to approve.
by Kastner, second by Bailey? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed, motion carries. Items 13, 14, and 15, we're all on the August 11th Plan Commission. If anyone wants to take them separately, they can. Otherwise, I'd entertain, is there a motion to approve the 3 items?
Motion to approve items as presented.
Kastner, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Driswicky. Would you call? That's 13, 14, and 15.
Alderperson Drzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian,
Aye.
Item 15 is discussion decision to approve fund transfers between capital improvement accounts. This is the balance accounts. This is what we do all the time by Mr. Katz. Is there a motion to approve?
It's item 16, but yes, motion to approve.
Oh, is it 16? Sorry.
Motion to approve.
By Driswicky. Is there a second?
Second.
By Alderperson Kastner. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, wait, I have to call it. Sorry. Call.
Alderperson Drzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian,
Aye.
Item 17 is discussion decision to approve a cost-sharing memo of understanding between the City of Milwaukee and the cities of Greenfield and West Allis in the amount of $25,208.98. This relates to the power line trail extension going north, and it goes through that portion. It's the proportional cost going through Greenfield for that project,
Along the freeway 41.
along the
or whatever.
freeway. Right.
That is cool.
It's really, yeah. It's kind of cool that Greenfield has not more miles of trails than the county has this year, or last couple of years.
I would think, yeah.
So is there a motion to approve it?
Motion to approve.
By Kastner, second by Bailey, would you call?
Alderperson Drzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian,
Aye.
Item 18 is discussion decision.
That was a major portion was covered by a grant too as well.
Most of the construction itself is covered by the engineering portion, right?
Yes, yep, the grant, 1.5 million Milwaukee got as a grant.
Yeah, 25 grand doesn't get you much.
That's just our little part of big project. Consistent with when we went east and west.
Yeah.
With Milwaukee, they chipped in, I think. 18, discussion decision to approve an agreement with Garland Company for the project number 2610, the library east roof in the amount of $508,562. This was a budgeted item and is necessary for the library.
Yep.
Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
By Alderperson Drzwicki. Is there a second?
Second.
And by Alderperson Sarian, would you please call?
Alderperson Drzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian,
Aye.
Okay. Items
Is this money coming from?
from our budget.
We budgeted that one?
We did budget it. Yep, it was in the
Good
budget.
for us.
Items 19 through 25 are all from, I think 19 is from, well, maybe 19 isn't. 19 is discussion and decision regarding adopting an ordinance regarding section 8.04 of the Greenfield Municipal Code regarding parking restrictions on West Howard Avenue east of Loomis Road. Is there a motion to approve the adoption of that ordinance?
Motion to adopt the
By
ordinance.
Alderperson Kastner, second by Alderperson Bailey. Would you please call?
Alderperson Drzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian,
Aye.
Items 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 were all at the Board of Public Works meeting on July 28th, 2026. If any of them need to be held, taken out separately, they can be. Otherwise, I'd seek an
It
adopt.
was all vetted and,
Yep.
right away.
Yep.
Motion to approve all
By
as
Alderperson
presented.
Drzwicki. That would be items 20
Second.
through 25. Second by Alderperson Bailey. Would you please call?
Alderperson Drzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian,
Aye.
Item 26 is discussion decision relating to the continuing the pilot payment in lieu of taxes agreement with St. Vincent de Paul Society of Milwaukee for their location at 4476 South 108th Street. The previous one, which had a 5-year limit on it, has been extended. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
By Alderperson Kastner, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson
They've got a whole bunch of good
Sarian,
stuff
by
down too.
Sarian. Well, I'm still a gentleman, and ladies go first. Motion was made, would you call?
Alderperson Drzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian,
Aye.
Items 27, 28, 29, and 30 are all the standard Finance Committee items. Is there a motion to approve those items as presented?
I move for approval.
Motion by Alderperson Sarian, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Kastner, discussion. Would you please call?
Alderperson Juzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Okay. All right, so is Aurora here? Okay, we have 3 closed session items. One of them can be taken out of closed session, and that is the one that relates to TID 6 and TID 8, which is the item 32, and then it would be item 36. With regard to that agreement and all this stuff, Deb Tomczyk is here. I think we should probably we should probably do the one closed session item, though, first with Aurora Nuno Becerra, just otherwise it could be an hour or two from now, and you don't want to be here an hour or two, do you? You would, of course. Okay, I don't blame you, honestly. So, with regard to that, that is item 31. And when we're done with that, we will come out of a closed session and we will go to item 35 and make a decision. Then we will go back to item 32 and have it in open session with regard to what we're talking about here. There is a PowerPoint. Do you have that? Can you make sure that's up and ready to go? We will do that. And then we will, at the end, go into closed session with regard to item 33, okay? I think that's how we should do it. So, item 31 is the Common Council to go into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Statutes 19.85, parent 1, parent little b, and parent little f, considering licensure, social or personal history, or medical information for purposes of issuing a 2026-2027 operator license to Aurora Nuno Becerra. Does that sound right? So if you can come up here, I don't know who, you're a translator? Okay. And what's your name? Okay, wait, can you do me a favor? There might be a piece of paper. Can you just write down your name so that we have it in the record? Can you both come sit up here?
And then did we want to do a motion to go into closed session?
Is there a motion to go into closed session?
Motion, that's one of those pieces of paper.
Is there
is
a
fine.
motion to go into closed, is there a motion to go into closed session?
Motion to go into closed
Alderperson
session.
Kastner, second by Alderperson Bailey, would you please call?
Alderperson Juzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Okay, we are in closed session at 7:20.
We've got to